Okay. Wait, did I get it? Woo! And son of a... Well, okay, well, I would recommend you guys should come watch the trailer for this. Then again... Alright, let me see this stream. Let me go on this thing. Stream. Oh, that's the only problem. I still like the music. I like recommend it in the links in the description. I can actually let me put that. Get Gamer 501 hi Kicks hi welcome. Hey man, a long time no see. I'm gonna provide this in the link, probably the channels of Tayama of this freaking game, man. Like Neon Enemy. Actually, I'm not even gonna say anything more. I'm just gonna put some things in the description below. Hold on, just give me a second, guys. I'm sorry. What the fuck? What? Okay. Piece of evil. Dun 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 dun. Oh shit. Okay. What's up, gamers, gamies, and gamers? Yes, we are live right now. I'm sorry about the intro thing. I don't know why. That's probably my fault because of like I have too many things on the computer. I'm assuming that's the reason why. Yes, but you guys can watch the actual trailer, not like running it slowly or buffering or having some problems. I would recommend to look at it in the description down below. For you YouTube. Hold on. Before I get started, one of the creator helpers helped and like told me to play this game, like, and I saw this game a while back then. It looks very interesting. I really do like the style of it and what it looks like of it so far. It looks so cool. Lone Wolf, good, and you're Gamer. How is everyone? Alright, cool. Alright, Jay Golly, what's up, my dudes? And yeah, guys, I'm surprised. We're back into live streaming on this. Like, it's been a fucking while. Like, holy crap. It's like, I really hope this doesn't have a problem. If it has a problem on the stream, I'm gonna redo this and make an actual real video off of this, just to be safe, dude. Like, I'm just saying. For those of you right here, that's cool. Woo! All right, we're gonna do like a nice little short stream of this because I do gotta do some other edits as well. I'm not gonna lie about that. I really do. I gotta do some other points as well. But a promise is a promise, and also I'm willing to help out a good friend, well, good friends, and really cool developers. Your live dashboard, not YouTube one. It's default. What the fuck? Alright, hold on. I'm sorry, I'm trying to send the creator out there. Also trying to, alright, link in the description for like the intro so you guys can see it. Alright, you guys do that while I'm gonna send this, freaking, link to this guy. Like, honestly. Okay, let's try now. Alright. To your channel, dude. Dude. Alright, enough of that. Sorry guys. Alright, let's see. The stream is sin of laggy for me, so I might take a bit. Dang it! I don't want that to happen. I really don't. And it's a visual novel. Found it in your anime. Woo! Alright, yeah. Alright, by the way, guys, you remember the last episode? Hello, Tamaya! Tamaya! Hey, the creator of this! Hey, thanks for giving me the opportunity to play this. Like, by the way, guys, you can go play this game as well. So it's a demo. Freaking, oh my god. I just don't want to talk anymore. I just want to play this game. I'm just looking at the art of it. It looks so cool. What the fuck is wrong with your mic? There's an echo for me. No, that's how it is, man. That's how it is. Oh my god. Wait, am I offline? What the fuck? Hold on. Yeah, this is the fucking problem. This is why I can't stream that much anymore. Like, this is always the damn. Oh, okay, no, we're fine. Alright, I'm just gonna look at my phone. Yeah, anime, by the way. What? Wait, what? What the fuck? Yeah. Alright, but yeah, alright, anyways. I'm just gonna get started on this, because I'm actually pretty interested in the story, man. Oh, let me read you guys the story before I get started. And this is gonna be classic. Alright. Story. Seduce or be seduced. That's the name of the game when you are the emperor of the Great City of Crance. However hard you try to keep the kingdom balanced, there are always factions that despise your choices, brand you as a tyrant, and try to frame you to get what they want. It's no difference when the minority race showers you with gifts and praises to take advantage of your kindness. Even the Fox tribe is offering their prize females to win your favor. Oh wait, the Foxes? Oh, okay. Fox females to win your favor. But beware, there's Emperor's fondness for concubines. Excuse me if I said that wrong, just saying. Little laggy life. I'm sorry, I can't do nothing about that. This is what I warned you about before, dude. Oh my god, he's Daz. Can you resist the vixen and keep your cool without losing kindness? Alright, well that's the sum of the story. Hold on, let me see if there's something else of the fucking stream option, man. It's always something. Alright, let me try low literacy then. It's like, shit, I'm getting tired of this sometimes too. Oh, you mean one that dies or one that dies? I mean, it is a mystery thriller type of thing, I guess, if you put it that way. And why the fuck is this border like that? What the fuck? That's weird. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. You can never. Oh, fucking berries. Fuck. Well, this is a great start. This is why I should have, like, recorded. Alright, okay, it's clear on that. Alright. Anyways, guys, welcome to Piece of Evil, man. Let's get started, shall we? Alright. Hold on, let me put my echo voice on. Alright. Once upon a time, back in far-fetched era, oh nice, of the time when mankind roamed the earth, there was a group of ambitious humans. These humans were wise and intellectual? Yeah, intellectual. You mean intelligent? I don't know, whatever. Wise and intellectual, curious and ambitious, and most unfortunately, greedy and vain in nature. Okay. Those traits weren't that good of a combo, if you ask me. Regardless, in the midst of their own greed and vanity to chase after gold and glory, they have overstepped the boundaries of curiosity and created a brand new race of living beings. The new race was called hybrids. The news of the creations invoked a vast range of reaction. Some of the kin couldn't care less. Another group found it horrible and inhumane, while there was also a group that found the creations were impressive triumph of science. That's right. I'm thinking of the other visual novel. Oh god. Despite the difference of opinions, these diverse groups were civil and peaceful to one another. They only engage in friendly debates and often have no grudge or hostility to the creations. Although the two extremes that were birthed from the success were nowhere near as civil to the one another. Yeah, excuse me. Hi, it's Scott Frayne. Hi, how you doing? These extremes had two completely different opinions. One was pro-hybrid, while the other was anti-hybrids. Oh, okay, so typical political debates. Okay. Yeah, you know where this is going. It started small at first, siblings blocking each other on social media. Ain't that accurate? Friends arguing and taking sides, also accurate. Lovers fought over their own beliefs, accurate. Small things like that. But the moment politicians and media got involved, oh gosh, well, we're getting into that. Sakura-kun's coming, so gotta keep me some money! Alright, thank you. Alright, all hell broke loose. Neither extremes wanted to give up on their beliefs, nor did they want to sit down and compromise. Humans' ego at its finest. Although they were small in group, but their voices were loud, that the world started crumbling down. Hey, that right. It wasn't long before propaganda spread and war broke out. Oh shit got real! Alright, despite everything, the first generation of hybrids was still introduced and paraded to public. Rakashi was one of the first hybrids produced by hands of man. Genetically engineered in labs from different personal donors. Akasha and her 12 younger siblings. What the fuck? 12? Alright. Siblings were born from the same surrogate mother. Damn! Damn, Mama Dukes. Alright, the young human mother loved her hybrid children so much. Her times being kept at. Wait, so are we gonna try to get with 12? Alright. Her times kept. No. It was like 6 of them in the intro. Alright. By the way, if you guys haven't seen the intro, links in the description down below, or check out Tayama Kagaya's channel. Also, link, subscribe to him and not anime and the rest of the teens, such as the young human mother loved her hybrid children so much. Her times being kept in the lab was a period of isolation and torment. She had never seen the world outside. Never felt the fresh breeze of air, nor the warmth of another human. Not till yet. Hence, when she held her first child, she instantly fell in love and never wanted to let go. She blessed the firstborn with a name of her own choice, entrusting her hopes and wishes to the cub? Alright. The small cub. Oh yeah, okay, that makes sense. Never mind. I don't know why I was thinking of something else. All right, the small cub grew as the eldest and the leader of the originals. She was the fountain of wisdom among the first generation, the most beautiful of them all, the kindest, and the first to notice that the universe was not pleased with what man had done. Oh, she tried to save mankind. She really did. Despite what I'm sorry. Excuse me. I've been like screwing my voice all day with some other voice acting gig. Excuse me. Sorry. Oh, she tried to save mankind. She really did. Despite they had done to both of her parents. Oh shit. And the inhumane researches that resulted in her own birth. She held true to her name and wished to save everyone. She was the first to notice that air was stirring. The slight movement of nature's retaliation did not escape her childish observation. As the year passed, nature's anger could no longer be dismissed as a piece of her imagination. The progress of time has contributed to the production of more generations of her kind. Throughout the process, mankind stripped the nature barren through... Huh? Whoops. Oh, no, I don't know. I heard that. Alright, throughout the process, mankind stripped the nature barren through their first fights and wars, without even considering the suffering they had caused to each other's creatures. They shared the same earth they walked on. By the time Rakasha had grown mature, over half of the world was in ruins due to the wars. Fear gripped her as nature grew restless. She could sense the anger that blew with the wind, the wrath and the heat of the sun, and the cries of the animals. Young as she was, she understood the message. Nature was livid. She tried to warn the humans. She really did. She warned them that the sea was glowing in rolling in rage, displeased the way its stomach was used. Oh shit! Fucking. Hey, there we go. There's some fucking good messages here, guys. Pay attention to this shit. All right. Testing it as grounds. Grounds. My bad. The earth was rumbling restlessly, too, no longer able to stand the massive spillage of blood it had swallowed. Damn, shit got real. The wind howled and its seeds suffering in the poisonous particulars of human creations. Damn, oh my god, it really is, it's getting fucking real here. Alright, the volcanoes boiled underneath this silence, building anger towards humanity. Yet, the humans didn't listen. Oh shit, alright. They were too fascinated with the reappearance of the extinct animals. Like, oh my god. Capturing the poor animals to be engineered to a new generation of hybrids. They were too distracted with the gold that grew like fungus on their walls. Hint, fighting over the valuable metals without caring who they have to trample. They were too busy worshipping themselves, fighting with each other over the different opinions and beliefs. They were too self-absorbed with themselves to notice that the universe was retaliating. And hence, when the sky turned dark and the screeching sound of the universe's wrath traveled across the land, Rakasha's gathered her kin, the first few generation of hybrids, and fled. They traveled without rest, without aim, only to use their natural instincts that sought for safety. They witnessed the earth split into two, huge cracks broken through the barren land. Rocks and soil fell to the depth of the darkness below as ancient beasts of man's myth re-emerged to the open sky. The beasts slithered, crawled, glided, and flew out of the earth to join them, running with the stampede of animals who had long detected the wrath as they all headed in one direction to take refuge in the protected fertile land. It was 3 long, dark days. 3 impossible long days without a sign of hope. There was no light. The air was pungent, and the only sound that broke through the silent air was high-pitched screeching sound that echoed throughout the world. Humans heeded no attention to the mismatched exodus. They were too busy breaking into their own chaos to notice the fleeing animals. Mothers had abandoned their babies while trying to flee. Brothers pushed each other, fighting over the supposed hope of safety. Fathers leaving their families behind to save themselves. The humans were stripped off their masks, finally showing their true color. By the dawn of the third dark day, as the sun risen from the west horizon, the hybrid, safe within the protection of the force they found, had witnessed the end of the age of man. Then, the new world was created for the remains of the old world. The earth rumbled and shook, creating new lands and islands for each wave of tremble it produced. The sea washed all over the world in one big wave, wiping out all the remaining of the age of man into its stomach. The wind danced merrily, cleaning the world and bringing back the fresh sense of life again. The new world was created right in front of the mismatched group's eyes. Barren and empty, the new world was when Rakasha... What the fuck? Huh? Sorry, I just got it like... Excuse me. Barren and empty, the new world was when Rakasha and her siblings were given the responsibility by nature itself to govern the world in place of mankind. Bonded with elements of the universe, they shouldered the responsibilities as governor of the earth in exchange for immortality and supernatural prowess. The rest of the kin, on the other hand, scattered throughout the land to start a new life. Dots. For a brief moment, there was a peace in land. But like any other good moment, all things come to an end. Transition. It had been a long day. Oh, this looks really nice. Oh, sinister music in the background. Oh, alright, that's a great note to start. Alright. He heaved himself up to the comfort of his chair and staggered onto his feet. His pudgy hands grasped on his cane as he made his way to the balcony. By the way, this is also voice acted by, a little bit voice acted by the other Fox girls. I think that's what Anya / Tayama told me. His steps were slow. His soft belly plunged out of his unzipped pants like fluffy of a muffin that spilled all over the cup. He didn't remember when was the last time he was able to see his legs. Oh, when he was standing, is he like chunky monkey? Alright, he was standing, but he loved his tummy regardless, so he's a chunky monkey. He rested by the marble balcony, casting an amused gaze to the festive ground below. The night was still young. Loud music blared against the silence of the night, defending an erratic. He smiled at the sight of the wonderful lust he brought upon his trust subordinates. Beneath the dark night sky, bodies writhed and ground against one another. The sight of slick spread thighs and flush, resistant face of the pets he gathered for his men were such a beauty to behold. Attacking the poor villages was a fruitful endeavor. Sure, the elderly and the men were no match used to him, hence he had them slaughtered. But the women and the children were pleasurable entertainment. Beautiful pets to be broken. He would have stayed with his men a bit longer, perhaps savor a few of the ripe pets down there. Oh, how he enjoyed their protests. The feisty pests were always fun to break. He wouldn't stay longer in the party, but hey, he was the king. And it was his birthday and the celebration of his victory. He deserved a special gift. He grinned. Oh, okay, when I'm sorry. He grinned when the knock resounded his door. Slowly turning around, he left his cane by the balcony. I hope he gets murked by the balcony and waited for his treat for the night. Oh God, I hope this doesn't show any sexual thing, because if it just has, I probably have to turn it off so I don't get copyright or anything like that. You just say warning. If anything, I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how this is gonna go. Alright. He shot in disinterest, looked at the trembling kitten. Oh no, no. Oh, kitten hiding in the shadow. Her soft whine remained ignored by the king. This fucking bastard. I hope he dies. As a king, he felt no obligation to tend her to her benefits, and help her to get out of the restraints. Wait, what? He has something else more interesting coming his way. The door opened and in came his servant. The exhausted-looking old owl kept her gaze to the ground, not daring to make an eye contact with him at all. Okay, wait, what is it? Oh, well, later, have a good day. No, alright. Yay. Alright. Alright. Big King. Hey! Alright, wait. Oh, that's a line? Oh, okay, yeah. Hold on. Let me turn off the echo. Alright. How the hell am I gonna do this? I guess I can do the, sinister voice or some shit like that. Excuse me. Freaking buffer. God diggity dang it. Alright. Where's the little brat? Old cute. Great, now I gotta put it back. Okay. I wish I could put a button to it. Or like a type of thing. He spoke with an impatient tinging in his voice. His beady eyes got shifty, searching around for his promised prize. The owl raised her hand just enough for her to make an eye contact. Her body trembled, fist clenched on her tattered apron, but she maintained a firm voice as she pleaded. Alright, I got you now. Alright. Your Majesty, please. The boy is too... Oh, God. Your Majesty, please. The boy is too young, and it's a bad omen to touch a cute... Oh, God. Oh, Oh, I like that sound effect. Alright. He cuts her off with a vase thrown to the head. Ooh, to her head. Oh my god. The old owl crumpled on her knees, clutching her bleeding head. With tears and blood dripping onto the pieces of the... This fucking king better die. Alright, pieces of the broken vase. She swayed back to her feet. Her arthritic knee ached at her movements. Oh god, here we go. I do not ask for your advice, old woman. Your time as an advisor has long ended. Oh gosh. She kept her gaze on the ground. Oh my god, why? The tips on her frayed wings trembled. Blood dripped from the side of her face, and she swayed around. Her age did her no good with such injury. She wouldn't collapse in front of the cruel pig, if not only to the gentle support of the strong arms eased against her weak wings, catching her mid-fall. Okay. Who are you? Ah, god dang it. The fat king didn't finish his words. His eyes widened, his pupils dilated, with his breath grew raged. Alright, he was in trance at the sight of the newcomer, his mouth gapped, saliva trickling greedily down the fatty layer of his chin. Sorry. On the other side of the room, the old owl clutched the flimsy black fabric of her savior. Fists trembling on the semi-translucent shirt. As she steadied herself, knowing that she has no choice but to leave the young child with the king. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. She leaned close to the boy's strange ears, whispering a sincere prayer. Oh my god, no. No, 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 no. May the grace and the mercy of Akasha be with you, dear child. Leave, you old coot. Ha, you old coot. Oh, I didn't even have the thing on. Okay, cool. No, yeah. The king scoffed, throwing yet another vase to chase the old owl away. What a dick. Fuck that guy. I hope he dies. The poor servant was able to avoid the vase. She hurried out, but not before shooting the young boy and the courier restrained kitten at the corner of the fleeting, remorseful look. The heavy door swung ominously behind her as she left. It was an eerie silence afterward. The king shed his clothes. Oh my god, no, 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 no. His flabby stomach jiggled as he made his way to his bed. Oh my god. Oh god. Oh god. He sat by the edge of the bed with only, oh god, his underwear on. Oh, I hope he dies. I hope he dies. Arms open in a warm, welcoming gesture. His eyes traveled up and down the boy's body. His tongue occasionally darted out to lick his lips. Oh my god. Oh, I really hope I don't get copyright. Not copyright, but taken down for this. Oh god. God, this is awkward to even read too. Come here, sweetheart. Huh? Oh, thank you, Zayama. Oh wait, no, yeah. Kickstarter. Check it out. I'm sorry. Alright, back to the story, shall we? Oh wait, now we gotta get back to this. Alright. Yeah. Sorry. Alright. Blah. The king beckoned the boy closer. His voice came out husky, while his breath was labored, tongue lolling out in starry needs. The boy silently obliged, walking towards the pig with rare grace. Such grace was worthy of royalty. It destroyed whatever was left of the king's self-control. The king could no longer held back himself. His pudgy hand shot up and grabbed the boy by the flimsy collar, pulling the youth onto his knees instantly. The fabric ripped under the strong, eager force, exposing the smooth expanse of pale skin. Oh, God, no, stop. Beautiful. What a beautiful little thing. I hope he dies. I hope this guy dies already. The king was practically salivating by now. His sweaty fingers traced over the boy's facial features, slowly outlining the narrow eyes, the prominent cheekbones down to the parted lips. He pressed his thumbs on the soft, plush lips, intending to force his fingers into the boy's throat. Oh, what the fuck? But then frowned when he noticed that the boy almost looked impulsively tall, despite being on his knees. Oh, God. Make it stop. You're too tall, pet. Oh, God. The king hissed, treated his thick fingers through. When is he gonna die? Through the soft, pure white hair of the boy before tugging hard. He frowned deeper when there was no sound of pain from the boy, despite the ruthless treatment. The king tugged on his hair again. The kitten at the corner wailed instead. The king shot a disdainful look at the kitten, who immediately curled upon his gaze. Satisfied with the fearful reaction, he turned to his attempt to the boy, his lips curled to a cirky smirk. He traced his fingers over the boy's cheekbone. His fingers then went to trace the boy's rare ear. Oh gosh, here we go. Alright. Oh wow. Come on, boy. It's painful, isn't it? Come, let me hear your naughty voice. Oh god. I'll treat you nice if you behave. Surely a king is far better than those scum on the road where you were found, right? No! Fuck you! Fuck you! You're nasty! You're nasty! Oh! God! Goodness gracious! I hope you die! Alright. The king coaxed, trying a few more experimental tugs on the boy's hair. One harsh tug had the boy's head tilted to one side. This time, the king did visibly drool at the stretch of the pale neck, tongue darting out hungrily on his lips. He leaned down and planted a kiss on the boy's neck. Soft kisses like teasing butterflies at the first before it turned into mad kisses, leaving the sloppy messes of the uncontrollable drools all over the pale skin. God, make it stop. I'll treat you well if you please me. You won't have to beg on the streets again. Think about the life you can have as my precious pet. Then, the life on the street. You'll be safer with me. God, I hope he dies. The greedy pig whispered between the kisses, trying to coax any response from the boy. He sucked on the skin right below the skin, the boy's jaw, hoping for at least a tremble or shiver, but there was none. Pulling away, his chubby face twisted to a scowl when he noticed that there was no trace of emotion at all of the beautiful face. No disgust, no resist, no fear in supposed pet's eyes. Instead, the blue orbs gazed calmly at him. This kind of reminds me in a way like fucking AI from the other game, which is really funny a little bit. Blah! Anyways. At him intensely, and the gaze almost electrifying. The king's lips pulled back to a grimace. His teeth ground together in suppressed anger. For once, he felt stupid and vulnerable. He launched himself off the bed and pushed the kneeling boy down, ripping the shirt off in the process. There was no desire in response, not even a yelp of surprise or pain. The boy was perfectly silent. The blue eyes gazed intensely, as if they were judging him. Angered, he slapped the boy across the face. Alright. Such an insolent pet. How dare you look at your master like that? I'm gonna take you so hard you'll beg me for death. Oh gosh. I mean, I could've... The kitten at the corner let out a high-pitched wail. Alright. Oh god, no. Oh, it's already on it. Alright. On your hands and knees right now. Oh, well, the music changed. Kind of sounds like a battle type of thing, like if you think about it with this. Sorry, I'm trying to lighten up the mood because this is so much. Alright, let's see. Wait, did the stream stop? Oh, hell no! Alright. Oh, okay, no, never mind. To his surprise, the blue-eyed orbs were calm and mysterious, as deep as sea, when the boy wiped the sloppy mess on his skin with the remaining fabric of the flimsy shirt. The strangely strong, slender fingers painted his pudgy ones away. The king hurriedly got on his knees, frightened when the boy towered over him. He barely reached the boy's chest when the boy stood at full height. The boy threw the dirty fabric away, bare-chested, seemingly almost dead pale underneath the moonlight. The king scrambled away. Yes! Kill him! Kill him! Alright, something deep within him told him to run away, to jump off the balcony. Oh, okay. To get away from this new pet. His new pet. Oh, never mind. His eyes darted to the way the boy rolled his shoulder. Strong muscles flexed to the movement. The boy looked older now. His features sharpened and hardened, irresistibly appealing to the king's eyes. The king would have been suffocating in desire at such sight, but the moment he saw the glint of the blade in the pale hand— oh yes! His lust died out. Oh, wait, what the fuck? Okay. Oh, so this is what the main character looks like. Alright, hold on, let's get a look at it. Like, full look, shall we? He has a cool little looking sword. It has a nice little cape to it. That's how you look a little superhero right there. Pretty cool. Pretty cool. He's gonna be the next savior or something. Alright, I don't know if I should say that or not. Okay. Yeah. Alright, I don't know what voice I should give him. Eric. Eric? Eric? Is that how you say it? Erica? Not Erica, but Eric. You're even more repulsive than I thought. Alright. Entranced, the king froze at the boy's voice. The smooth, silky voice was both alluring and terrifying at the same time. Fear and wonder gripped him, trapping him in the unreasonable needs of wanting to kiss the boy and at the same time wanted to run away to safety. He didn't realize that he was shaken, nor did he realize that the boy has raised the blade, so that the sharp tip rested lightly just below his fat layered chin. Kill him! Alright. Oh, how the line of the pigs have fallen into disgrace. The boy shook his head in exaggerated remorse. The king trembled when he saw rage and anger burnt behind the icy ice. Alright. Your great-grandfather was an amazing king. I remember his reign. He was just and kind, unlike you. The king gulped when the blade was slightly pressed against his skin, drawing out a little droplets of blood. Yes! Yes! Alright. Who are you? Alright, I really gotta get a button for this. The boy looked down, catching the king's beady black eyes in one instant gaze. His lips pulled back to a smirk, blue eyes filled with satisfactory glee. I'm your death. Transition. Oh, and I hear something. The screams of the restrained kitten were loud and high-pitched. Honestly, it hurts my ears. As the head of the king bounced to the floor, the body soon collapsed with a heavy thud. I crackled my nose at the portrait. Stink of pig's blood. Winching at yet another high-pitched scream, I whipped my sword and wiped my sword clean, intending to silence the screaming kitten at the corner of the room. Though her screams soon were drowned by the chaotic horror right outside the palace. I closed my eyes at the noise, feeling the ripple of heat in the air. When I opened my eyes again, the dark sky had slowly turned reddish-orange. It has begun. I kicked the bodiless head of the king away and made my way to the shaking kitten. Oh my god! I'm not... She okay. She curled herself smaller when I reached her to her side. Her chocolate eyes followed to each of my movement. It's not, it's not, there you guys go. Freaking Fox Girl. Wait, no, Neko Girl. Neko Fox, I don't know, it's supposed to be Fox, it's like, I don't know. We'll just say Neko Girl. Neko Girl. Alright. Alright, anyways. Alright. She curled herself, oh, no, I saw it. She looked no older than her early teens, small and underdeveloped. Her slender arms and shaky legs were bound in leather restraints. The metal collar was tight against her neck. The chain kept her linked to the wall. I frowned at the sight. Repulsive! I scrawled up at the sight of her terrible bruised, and wounded body. Some of the wounds were old and had not been taken care of. She backed away as I advanced. Dirty tail curled around her body, her ears flat against her hair. Her warm chocolate eyes brimmed with tears as she gazed up at the catch of my eyes. Kitten. Shit, I don't know what voice I gave her. Alright, let's go with it. Please, spare me, my lord. Oh no, no. Beat me as you please, but please don't kill me. Alright. She pleaded with a soft voice, flinching. Hey, I got that off the bat. Flinching, when I knelt by her side. Shakily, she tilted her head, baring her throat in submission to me. Her eyes were scrawled shut in fear and repulsion. I reached out her hand to wipe her tears away. A soft gasp escaped her lips upon my touch. She opened her eyes and blinked in daze, as she couldn't believe her own sight. Her gaze traveled to mine. My face, wonders, and incredibly reflected on her face. I almost rolled my eyes. Taking liberty of her day's observation, I broke the chain that kept her bounded to the wall. The metal crumbled in my grip with slight effort. I moved to the leather restraint afterwards. It took a little effort to rip through the fabric, and I had flinched at it. Red skin was underneath the restraint. Her skin was littered with bruises and wounds. I traced my finger over the red welt on her skin, torso, but immediately pulled my hand away. The moment she tensed in distress. Alright. No! Oh, so there's no voice acting in yet. Well, it is a demo, though. Alright. Gazing at her warm chocolate eyes, I held on her eye contact. She relaxed not long after. Purr rumbled from her chest. I undid her collar, and after a brief moment of contemplation, I brushed my fingers against her blistered on her skin. This time, she didn't tense up. She allowed me to touch her, permission granted. I inspected her for any internal injuries. Her tail curled up around my forearm when I pressed on a tender spot on her body. Soft moan ripped from her throat. It was just bruised ribs. She was lucky to not have severe injuries. Thank you. And we're going back. Alright. I didn't say anything. Oh, what the bloody hell? I draped the dead king's cloak over her naked body and wrapped the cloak around her. She purred in warmth. Her half-lidded eyes gazed at me with awe. Her eyes perked up and twitched while her tail swished eagerly. The long purr resounding from her chest was the only proof I needed to know that she was feeling content. She nuzzled her nose against my thigh, and was about to curl up there when we were interrupted. Oh, okay. The door swung open as my companion. The companion walked in, bringing a clean set of clothes in his hands. Oh, convenient. Oh, well, who's this guy? Who is this guy? Great timing! The tight pants are killing me. Alright, I'm gonna change the camera real quick, like right here. Well, these guys look a little nifty, if you think so myself. I don't know. Alright. Alright. Kraus. Oh, Kraus. Okay. I don't know how to pronounce that. This is gonna be my Eric Kraus. I gave Whatever. Alright. I greeted back with a slight acknowledgement tilt off my head. Standing up, I ripped the tight pants off my leg, and I reached for the clothes he brought me. A soft whine had me to pause mid-dress, and the pants were halfway up to my thighs when the kitten crawled towards me. Her eyes were desperate, as if she was seeking a sense of comfort from me, when she curled by my feet, wrapping her tail around my legs. I saw a growing smirk on Krause's face and had to stop myself from groaning out loud. What voice I should give this guy, to be honest? Alright, I'll just go with it. If you guys like the voice, let me know. Poor girl, being chained up. I know, dude, I know. Alright. You got yourself... no, I don't like that voice. You got yourself a new pet. I'll go with it. Alright. I scrolled at him. Oh, god dang it! You know what? Fuck it. I'm not even gonna keep clicking back and forth. I'm just gonna go with it. Alright. She's not a pet, Krause. She's a kitten. I pulled the shirt down my torso and caught her gaze. In the process, she looked up at me with innocent eyes and beamed happily. I sighed, but did nothing to push her away. Krause dragged my coat over my shoulder. His breath was hot against my ears. All the way okay. Alright. Well, back to the age of man. Kittens are humans' pets. I scoffed at the comment and pushed him away. The age of man long ended, Krause. Humans has long fallen to extinction. Yeah. No need to go to history lessons with me, master. Come, you have a kingdom to cleanse. Krause jerked his head towards the open door of the balcony. The sky was tinted orange, flickering the flame danced in far horizon as screams of terror broke the silence of the night. The ominous sounds of leathered wings flapped against the hot air, buzzed through the air as fire, breathing and acid-spitting dragons roamed the city of pigs, burning down everything to the ground. Fierce roars rivaled the screams and cries of the citizens of the city. I sighed. There went my intention to keep this subtle as possible. Your brothers are dramatic as you. Hi, don't diss them. This is the quickest way to wipe out the city. I ignored the defensive argument and knelt to the level of my height with an obedient kitten by my feet. I ruffled her hair, tickling her fluffy ears in process. She squealed and her tail swished before it curled around my arm. She looked at me with immense trust in her eyes, unaware that I was about to commit mass genocide soon. I traced a finger down her cheek and was surprised when her hand came up to hold my own in place. Do you have a name, little one? Kitty. Slap my oh my god, no. Slap my lord. Everyone calls me Slut. My hand froze. The soft strands of her hair hung loosely between my fingers. I kept myself in check. My face fell to a flat poker face right to the next second. I intend to keep it void of any emotion. Well, should have expected that. I don't like that name. Yeah, I don't like it either. I muttered under my breath, not really intending for anyone else to hear that comment, though Krause's voice was grim and hinted his anger when he interjected. Give her a new one then, a better fitting name. How about Catherine? Kathy? Yeah, Kathy. What? Alright. Krause gave a weird look at me, mouthing the name with incredibly. Excuse me. His fucking face. I felt he'd rushed through my cheeks and grimaced at him, trying to ignore the light of tint pink that he surely dusted my cheeks. Very creative. Eric. He remarked with a voice loud enough for me just to hear. I ignored the jib. The kitten eagerly nodded at the new name. Her ears perked up while her tail swishes happily. I decided to ignore Klaus' mocking face and smile at the happy kitten. Alright, Kathy, I want you to do something for me. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's nice. Oh, that's so cute. Oh, alright, let's see. And not a single clue. That's the best he had. Alright. Anything for you, my lord? Spread the words. Tell every... And... Okay. I feel like you should change the background music with that or something. I don't know. Maybe on that. Maybe. Alright, spread the word. Tell everyone that the king has fallen. The line of the pigs has ended. I pause for a moment, exchanging a look with Kraus. Tell them that the emperor has risen. Transition. This is the story of how I died. A bloody tragedy about a tyrant emperor who lost himself in power, drunken with greed and bloodlust. A tragedy that will put a Macbeth to shame. A story of war, vengeance, and death. Dot 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 dots ellipses. Bitches. No, I'm just kidding. Oh. Live.
Where's the camera?
Well, they can hear you first of all. Still, I just stopped for a moment.
What are you reading?
Game that someone wanted me to test out. Live.
Okay.
Not live.
Can I see myself?
No.
How many people are in this?
I don't know, honestly.
Can they follow me on Instagram?
God dang it, no, get out. Oh my god. Oh, jeez.
What I sent you about the Russians?
What?
That they confirmed that the Russians mess with the Poles.
Oh.
It has been confirmed. So let's not talk about politics.
Yeah, I mean, I'm... Okay. Yes, we can walk up... Yes, we can walk a friend. No, that was sister. That was my sister. My fucking triplet. Twin, basically. Awkward. Sorry for the little pause. How long has this been going? Holy crap, almost an hour. Alright, I'm gonna wrap it up a little bit because I gotta do some assignments and some other clients' work. I have said this before. And then I'm probably gonna record like the rest, but not like live stream. I'm like, this will be the only live stream because this shit has been giving me a fucking difficulties with that. Rip. And wait, I think I know who this is. Yes, you already do know who you little lone wolf. Alright, excuse me. Alright. I wish. Don't fret. This is not a tragedy at all. In fact, this is a story of romance. Of course. No, not. Hold on, let me change the camera again, depending if the characters show up on the right side once again. Alright, let's see. Blah, 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 romance. You know, like some sort of ancient classical romance of rags to riches between the sweet commoner and a charming emperor. And it all started years after I risen to the throne. Dun 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 dun. 15 years later, at Blue Glance Town, in the far northeast of the lands of Drin, hidden at the border of the untouched forest, there was a small town of foxes. They were the only race that was able to live there, as the ominous League, behind the Cape of the Blessed made other races. Even other minorities like them avoided the area. Isolated from the rest of the world, the foxes only protected their own kin, still opting for the old monopoly tradition. The current king had 4 kids altogether. The youngest was the only vixen in the family. Oh, hello. Hello there. Oh, you look snazzy actually. I like the little necklace. I like the accessories with it, the detail of it, style of it. I like the ice. Oh my god. I like the cloth around it. I'm sorry, I'm a stylist kid, man. I like the clothing and the feature of this, especially with the background, man. Like, wow. This is actually really well made on this. Wait, I wonder if this is gonna be the voice acting parts. Alright, let's do this. Alright. Said vixen now was sitting on the edge of the fountain in the middle of the town square, surrounded with the young kids, whom eagerly looking at her, waiting for her usual entertainment. CG? Lexi. Oh, okay. Damn, I don't know what voice to give her, to be honest. Alright. Maybe a soft, nice voice or something? Or my usual, like, deep voice for whenever I use for AI or Koopa or anything like that. I mean, she is in the first page, actually. That's the funny part. Alright. Fuck it. Whatever. Alright. And so, the heaven sent the messenger of the anger to... sorry. Let me redo that. And so, the heaven sent the messenger of their anger to stop the suffering on earth. Oh, blush. Oh, she's getting puffy. Lexi read out loud to the circle of small kids, her face scrunched up in an attempt to mimic the face of the fierce warriors, although she looked like a sulky baby instead. The god of war came without warning, bringing a horde of holy dragons with him. He mercilessly cleared the earth of its corruption. Whoosh! He went. Her hands that wasn't holding the book flailed around it, seemingly menacingly, slashing movement, while the kids giggled at her antics. That's cute. And with the blood of the evil still dripping from his sword, he crowned himself as the supreme king, promising that there will be no more war in his reign. She paused for a moment, waiting for a reaction from her listeners. Child 1. Princess Lexi, more! Tell us more! Oh, that's cute! Alright. Mommy! The princess laughed as the enthusiastic responses and was about to flip to the next page when the book was taken from her. Oh? Hey! Who? Erin? Wait, Erin? Erin? Oh, wait, hold on, let me put up. Erin, whatever, I'll go with it. Oh god, hello, bookworm. Alright, let me switch the camera. Again! Let me look snazzy too! Alright. Lexi fumed, scrolling to her friend, Erin. I'm sorry, I'm probably pronouncing that wrong. Sighed and hissed back. I don't know what I should do with this voice. Wait, does she have no pupil or something? Or is she closing her eyes? Like, oh my gosh, she has no pupil. Yeah, it looks like she has no pupil. Oh, Irene. Oh, thank you, J. Gosh. All right, thank you. Thank you. Thank you, guys. All right, let's see, Irene. What voice? Lexi, stop reading the ridiculous propaganda to the children. Irene! Lexi lunged for the book of Irene's hand, attempting to catch her friend off guard and retrieve the book. However, Irene was quicker on her feet. She stepped back, causing her friend to almost stumble, kissing the ground. No. Hey, give it back! She crossed her arms, cheek puffed in sulky expression. Irene wasn't affected though. Seeing that her cute sulky face wasn't doing anything on her friend, Lexi uncrossed her arms and half yelled, reaching for the book again. Irene! It's my book! Give it back! Your book, or the book you have stolen. Oh, there's her eyes. Son Goku, have you gotten that? Oh god. Oh my goodness gracious. Alright. Irene's face was triumphant, smirking as she kept the book out of Lexi's reach. Lexi growled. Her hands reached out for the book again. What's the friends, finders keepers. While her eyes are gone, she yelled when Irene lightly knocked her forehead. Her cheeks flushed pink when the young kids giggled at their antics. Irene, how dare you treat your princess like this? This is so weird coming out from me from saying it, but then again, I read visual novels. Go figure. I'm just kidding. I have fun with the voices. Irene rolled her eyes. Her brow twitched in annoyance. She threw her arms in the air, totally frustrated. I really wish to show a little bit more movement, but then again, it is like demo, but still. I feel like the sprite should have more movements on that. Oh, for the love of... This book is no good This is not a good choice for children. This book is filled with lies and propaganda. That shouldn't even be allowed to go anywhere near the young mind of our people. You, Lexi, as our princess and our next alpha, you should know better to not spread this kind of thing around our folks. ... Seriously, what propaganda are you talking about? You do realize that this is a fictional creative rewriting of our high and mighty emperor gained power, right? She carefully articulates each word as if she explained it to a small child. Lexi's eyes went wide. Irene sighed. You don't know. I should have known that you wouldn't know. Seriously! Lexi demanded, pointed an accusing finger to the book. I thought it was just another old myth. Lexi. Irene waved the book in her hand. This was not written until recently, a decade ago, to be exact. It isn't in no way another old myth. Tch, stupid propaganda. Lexi muttered and threw the book away, not even sparing a glance when the kids fought over the book and tore it into pieces in process. Irene, on the other hand, were having none of it. She stood straight and tall, eyes glowing at the rabid young kids. She bellowed to the children. Children, behave yourself. There's no need to act like savages. Savages, savages. No, I'm just kidding. Alright. Almost instantly, upon hearing Irene's stern voice, the kids stopped fighting and immediately froze their movements, falling immediately into silence. Oh god, you scared the shit out of me, man. Really? Well, talk amongst yourselves for now. Sorry for this. 2 seconds, I guess. Oh god. What are you doing?
Trying to see me so.
Oh, it's gonna take a few seconds before. I mean, they're seeing you live right now. It's like taking a few seconds with the phone thing to catch up. To be honest.
You guys want to follow me on Instagram?
Stop. No. Stop. 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 For the love of God. Stop.
That is my name.
God dang it. Why? Why do you do this? Just get a Discord, actually. Oh, actually, no, you don't know what Discord is. Shit, that's right. I mean, it's still good at chatting and other stuff. I'm just saying. So yeah, guys, if you guys have any questions about the game, talk to Tayama Kagaya / Anime or any of the team that's here available in the chat. Go for it, guys. I'll be right back. 2 seconds. What? Fuck me, bro. Jesus. Oh, God. Well, today's a good day. I'm sorry. Well, then again, it was 2 seconds. 2 minutes, at least. I don't know. Oh, God. Alright, let's see. Good game, bro. Honestly, if I had a better PC, I get this moment I find out. Oh, God, I can't wait to get my fucking parts for the custom PC so I don't have to use the laptop anymore, man. I cannot wait. Alright, here we go again. Almost instantly, upon hearing Irene's stern voice. Oh, okay, no, I already read that. Alright, wait, I already read that. Falling inside, the wide, innocent eyes and stared at her in mix of awe and fear. Good. Now, return to your parents. It's almost time. It's almost lunchtime. She motioned the kids away, sending them running home. Lunchtime? You think that the elders are done discussing it? Oh, the hell is this now? Oh, Leia. Oh, wait, that's right. Okay, no. I get what this is. Wait a minute. Huh. That's weird. Why doesn't it show? Fume hair stuff. Huh. Hold on, let me fix something. That's weird. That didn't show. Alright, there we go. Yeah, I was gonna say. Damn, now I don't know what voice to give her. Shoot. The door opened, and when you hear a guy in pain sitting in this can. Blah, 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 blah. Blah, 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 blah. Alright. Oh, they're done for sure. The unexpected reply caused Lexi to jump a bit, while Erin simply looked over her shoulder. Leia, you surprised me. They summoned us? I reckon. Irene didn't even waste any time to chit-chat. She straightened to the point. Her face was grim. However, before Leia could reply, a kid suddenly appeared out of nowhere and hugged Lexi's leg. Princess! Lexi took a complete 2 seconds to recover from the shock. She pried on the kid's grip off her leg and knelt that so she could be on the same height of the kid. Yes, lay, sweetheart. Why aren't you on your way home? It's almost lunch. The child ignored her question, but instead looked straight into her eyes. The huge doe eyes brimmed with tears. Oh, Princess, you're a fighter, right? The small hands of the kid reached out and gently grabbed the tip of the Lexi's hair. The child held the hair in a loose grip. Her sincere eyes were worried. Am I a fighter? Yes. Yes, I am. Will you fight if someone strong and powerful try to hurt you? Oh, well, that just got real already. Oh, I like the dress. Hold on, before I get to it. Nice! Nice design on there. I don't know, it looks spiffy on that, to be honest. Oh, hell no. So many cats, I should have said something else. No, you're right. Oh, God. Alright. Oh, okay. I got a word for a second. Alright. Lexi frowned deeper, but cracked a smile regardless. Of course, I'm a strong princess. I won't submit to just anyone and let them hurt me. That's great. The kid broke into a toothy smile before the smile dropped and she sniffled. I heard my mommy, my mama say that you're leaving. I'm sorry, she said you're going to be given to the emperor. The sniffle gradually turned to sobs now before the kids started to brawl. And Daddy, Dada said that you're going to be oh God, no, stop, and torture. Okay, skip. Then they don't tell me what no, and torture means, but I don't like Daddy's voice. Oh my God. He sounded exactly like how it was if I was hurt. It must be bad, right? The three vixens shot a grim look at one of another. Erin knelt too, brushing tears away from the sobbing kid's face. Leia hugged the kid from behind, humming a calming tone. Eventually, I think I already know what voice I can give with her. Eventually, the kids stopped crying, and Lexi finally was able to gather enough calmness to a smile. She kissed the child's forehead, giving her the brightest smile. "Don't worry, I'll be fine. Tell your parents not to worry too much." She hugged the kid tight. Once she broke the embrace, the kid held up her little finger. "Promise, Pinky, promise that you'll stay happy and safe?" Lexi nodded, linking her own little finger with the kid's. "I promise. It's just a diplomatic trip." The kid smiled, showing her teeth before she kissed all three vixens on the cheeks and scurried home. Skirt. Erin crossed her arms, her face filled with to a grim expression. "You do realize that her father might be right? She doesn't have to know. She's just a child. Let's keep her innocent." Damn. Her smile depleted when the kid disappeared from her sight. She looked into Erin's eyes, her face serene. "If by surrounding myself to him can stop that monster from going anywhere near our people, so be it. Besides, it might have political advantages on us if we'll be able to please him. I still don't get why he suddenly wants girls worldwide to come to his palace. It's like an opening his door for assassins." Oh, the elders said the message. Oh shit, oh no, alright, you know what, okay, after a few dialogues, I'm gonna call it quits, holy crap, it's getting late, I gotta finish my shit. Oh, goodness gracious. Definitely gonna record it next time. Alright. Oh, the elder said that the message was sent to see candidates for the Emperor's mate. There's no obligations. It was more to invitations for those who want to try. Leia chimmed her eyes sparkled and she bounced in excitement. I think that's pretty gentlemanly of him. Mostly, probably to be his cute concubines instead of mate. I don't think he is capable of loving anything. By the way, Leia, you haven't answered me. Did the elders summon us? Forgive me. Miss Ari, I haven't forgotten. Just like you thought, they wish to have us three as soon as possible. Lexi nodded at the end of the started walking started walking away, only to halt mid-stride. She turned around and stared at Leia in disbelief. Wait, us three? Irene narrowed her eyes towards Leia. Her glasses glinted dangerously. Oh, with that short? No. Leia shifted her weight from one foot to another, avoiding eye contact with other vixens. Apparently I will be joining you to the Crance for the mission too. Why? I volunteered for this. There shouldn't be anyone else involved. I believe the elders have some doubts on our abilities, Lexi. What? Leia flinched at the sudden loud blare from Lexi. Irene rolled her eyes. Irene rolled her eyes. Her lips curved to a smirk. She shot a dirty look at Leia, narrowing her eyes at the revealing clothes the other vixens had chosen to wear. Leia subconsciously crossed her arms over her chest at such scrutinizing gaze. Excuse me. Gosh. Look at who they decided to send with us. An entertainer girl. Irene crackled her nose in distaste, not even bothered to hide her scoff. Leia, on the other hand, hunched her body smaller under Irene's scrutinizing gaze, fiddling with the
They think we're luck and charms to woo the Emperor. Who do they think I am?
You know what? I think I'm gonna leave it off for right here for right now. This has been good, long enough, man. An hour and 16 minutes. Holy crap, man. And also the short little break thing, little whatever. But yeah, like I said, I do gotta take care of some stuff first. Also, thank you, Tayama, Anime, and I don't know, and the rest of the team of you guys, like, you know, letting me know that when the game came out, man. It was pretty awesome. Also, guys, if you want to support this game, go check out that Patreon. Check out, like, in the links in the description down below. Also, if you guys want to play with the game for yourself, also in the description down below. Also, if you want to check out Tayama Kagaya, sorry if I pronounced the last name wrong, his channel, just check it out. And also, yeah, Anime too. Also, go check out their Discord as well. They have some fun little conversations. Some way. Also check out their other game that how they worked. The other game that I've been playing as well is Hysteria Cannot Be Cured. Actually, I'm still like trying to finish up AI's route. I don't know if I'm gonna still do the other ones. Probably will. Cause I still want to know the other background stories. But yeah, also on Steam, Itch.io, and Game Jojo. Go check out all those links. And thank you guys so much for tuning in. I'm gonna record the rest of this series until, like, you know, the demo's done, until the other, like, full game is released, and then I play this game after, like, you know, his Shinobi. Because, you know, I know there's some innocent hearts as well. So without further ado, guys, I hope you guys have a good night, good evening, and good morning from wherever you're from. So peace out, and sayonara, guys. Bye-bye. Wait. Oh, yeah, that's right. Bye-bye.